The Rock Johnson, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, possibly returning in Fast X. They say, The Rock couldn't stay away. You think The Rock was going to stay away from this $1 billion franchise, especially what happened with um, Black Adam? You think The Rock was going to stay away? You think he wasn't going to find a way to slide back in? Plus, he became a big focal point in the Fast franchise, even to where they spun off a movie for him, Hobbs and Shaw, him, Jason Statham, Hobbs and Shaw. And I think he slid back in so he can go ahead and make another Hobbs and Shaw movie because that movie did good too. Why not? I know him and Vin Diesel, I guess, wasn't getting along, but it didn't make sense to me that you would step away from this franchise right when it's just they went into space, bro. They went into space, cuz you know what I'm saying. You didn't want to be there for them going into space. You got to. You got to. So I'm pretty sure The Rock had to come back. He looked at it, was like, shit. Let me make sure that I make myself known that I want to come back. This is coming from NewYorkDailyNews.com. Says Dwayne The Rock Johnson to appear in Fast X post-credit scene despite feud with Vin Diesel. Fans of the Fast and Furious franchise will get to smell what The Rock is cooking once again, despite previously stating that there was no chance in hell he would reprise the role of Luke Hobbs in the future Fast and Furious films. Dwayne The Rock Johnson appears to have had a change of heart. According to the rap, he makes a post-credit appearance in the upcoming Fast X, though there's no word on what exactly takes place in the sequence or who he appears with. Now, if you remember, Jason Statham made an appearance in this last Fast and Furious movie, so it would only be right that Hobbs shows back up and makes his appearance, and he might show up with Shaw, Deckard Shaw, you know what I'm saying, so we can get that love-hate relationship back going. And maybe that's what he should do. Instead of him being around Vin Diesel, maybe he should be playing more off of Jason Statham's character of Deckard Shaw. You know what I'm saying? That way he don't have to worry about Vin Diesel's antics as much as, you know what I'm saying. If that's the case, if him and Vin ain't getting along, then mitigate it by doing scenes only with, or majority of your scenes are done with the guy that you do get along with. And they had pretty dope chemistry in the Hobbs and Shaw. Very entertaining movie. You know what I'm saying? So they say the latest installment of the Vin Diesel headline blockbuster series, which hits theaters this May 19th, follows Dominic Toretto and his Fast family as they go up against ruthless drug lord Dante Reyes, played by Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa, I wonder who else they gonna get, because they went and got, first The Rock showed up. We got Jason Statham showing up. We got what's my man's? Oh, why am I drawing a blank right now? John Cena. John Cena in the building. I'm pretty sure Batista could show up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these ex-wrestler guys could show up, because why not? They out here kicking ass. The Rock is dope. Batista might have surpassed The Rock as the best wrestler slash actor. He might have surpassed him. He might. He might. So yeah, man. Johnson originated the role of Hobbs in 2011's Fast Five, returning for 2013's Fast and Furious 6 and 2019's Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw. After years of rumored on-set feud with Vin Diesel was spilled over into social media, he revealed that he and his fellow bald-headed, bulked up bro had a meeting of clarity and went their separate ways. That way they had a meeting of clarity. They might have got into it. It might have been a couple hands thrown, you know what I'm saying? And after it became known that the former professional wrestler would not return to the billion-dollar franchise, Diesel made a public plea on Instagram for Johnson to appear in the 10th film. So I do remember Vin Diesel coming in and saying, hey, Rock, come through, man. We need you on this film. And The Rock politely said, fuck you. I'm good. I'm good. So, the world awaits the finale to Fast 10. As you know, my children refer to your uncle. This is what Vin Diesel wrote to The Rock. There's no holiday that goes by that they don't send you well wishes. I told you years ago that I was going to fulfill my promise to Pablo, that's Paul Walker, And he continued, I swore that he would reach and manifest the best in the Fast finale, and that is 10. And I say that out of love, that you must show up and do not leave the franchise idle. You have a very important role to play. And I agree with Diesel, man. He got a very important role to play. Like, he became a part of the Fast franchise. He became a part. He became a part. So, especially with Paul Walker passing, I think The Rock can slide right in there and fill up, not necessarily fill that role, but because he would be the only law enforcement role in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is criminals. Paul Walker's whole spiel was he was ex FBI who got kicked off, got called back into duty. Still was playing both sides of the field, things of that nature. So he would be the perfect guy to slide in and fill that morale, that gray, morally gray, cop role. You know what I'm saying? Law enforcement role. So, but yeah, I want to see what The Rock does in this post credit scene. I'm pretty sure everybody else will be checking for that too. The Rock has been not the greatest. He ain't been perceived in the greatest light lately. After that, I don't call it a fiasco. I thought it was actually a very entertaining, very good movie, Black Adam. But the behind the scene things that they say The Rock was doing, and him in the studio button head, and we had a change of guard going on at that time. They said The Rock was trying to put his foot down and take over the WBDC universe on his own. You know what I'm saying? And then we got James Gunn coming in, and just it's a lot of bad spillover due to the changing of the guard. And I think Black Adam was uh, a sacrifice of that. Shazam was a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like, those movies didn't get the push that they deserved because new people were involved with what was going on. But y'all let me know what y'all think about The Rock returning to a Fast and Furious franchise. Y'all let me